Morning. Well, it's sunny in London. Thank goodness for that. That's all I can say. Yesterday it was pouring down with rain. Everybody was getting a little bit wet, to say the least. But today it's sunny in London, and I hope wherever you are, right across the world, watching our program this morning, it's sunny for you as well. I always have this impression that there are people in hammocks in places like Africa right now, and they're having the sunshine, and they're having a cool drink, and they're watching our program at the same time. So I'm very pleased to have our two co-hosts again this morning, Steven, and of course my friend and main cohort, Diana, again
Hi,
this morning.
everyone.
Good morning. So we're all bright, sunny, happy.
I know. It's
focused.
Consider
Well, are we focused? I don't know.
Okay, no, we're focused.
We're focused.
I'm focused, Ian. Are you focused this morning?
You know me. I'm always bouncing around. But no, it's going to be a great morning. So we've got some marvelous stories to talk about this morning. And we've got some good guests on that we've had previously as well, and they're going to be talking about their success stories at the same time and what they've been up to recently. And as always, we just start off with a story that we're working with on the with the Muslim channel as well, Islam channel, and this is something that Savint Cable has said about a recent celebration festival that is sort of happening in the Islam community at the moment, and it's called Eid al-Adha. And he said that the Holy Festival teaches us about the importance of sacrifice, selflessness, I should say, and charity, which is obviously exactly the same virtues as the Christian religion at the same time. So we're very pleased, as always, to be promoting harmony amongst all the people, all the communities that we actually sort of deal with. And people watch us, as I say, right across the world. Millions of people now starting to watch us, and we are known as the world's happiest news anchors. So I'm very pleased.
That's we are.
There we are,
another
bouncing away this morning. I've had my cup of tea, I've had my banana, so all is right with the world. So Stephen, over to you for a second.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Ian.
What's been going on?
Well, we've got a bit of celebrity news, a bit of action been going on lately.
Oh, right, okay,
so
what's that?
In regards to tours, we've got the Queen of R&B, Beyonce.
Oh, yes, what's she up to?
Jay-Z.
You're Beyonce lookalike, can't you as well?
No, Ian.
Yes.
Oh, the flattery won't get you anywhere.
You are.
Please.
You are.
Stephen, move on quickly. Move on quickly.
They have a new tour, Ian.
Well, you'll be on the tour then.
Anyway, so they've got a new tour.
Coming
Is this with Jay-Z?
This is Jay-Z and Beyonce. They've announced it this week.
That's a first, isn't it?
The date will be the 6th of June, starting in Cardiff. So they have 6 days.
Not London.
They saved the best till last. They
Oh,
saved
right.
London till last.
Okay.
year. So
Right.
It's because they heard you weren't available, you see.
Obviously not.
Check your availability, check your calendars.
yeah, so all
Okay.
the Jay-Z and Beyonce fans that
Yeah.
love them as a couple or individually have the chance to see them. It's called On the Run 2, so it's their second tour for the UK.
Fantastic. That's going to do
Will you be
very well.
going in?
I always go to these things. I don't actually. I have to say this because otherwise I'm not seen as street cred, So
Stick with us here, you'll be
okay. I mean, whenever I say a rapper to either of these two, they know him. They know him. I can't tell these two anything half the time. I can't. Anyway, you have another story, I know.
So yes, are you fans of Oprah Winfrey by any chance?
Oh, I'm
Oprah
a big
Winfrey,
fan
And
of
I was
Oprah.
watching her. She's in London at the moment as well.
She certainly
It
is.
is.
Yeah.
But do you know why, Ian?
She's doing a Disney movie.
Yes! you know something, Ian. There you go.
Bit of street
We're
cred.
the only know it was on the show. Right, okay, yeah, that's correct.
You see?
That's exactly why she is here. She was here in London at the Connaught Rooms.
Holborn.
Yes, for the showcase of the movie A Wrinkle in Time.
Okay.
So
That's the Disney movie.
that is the Disney movie.
Okay.
And also with Edward Enninful, the chief
of Vogue, editor of Vogue.
So they were both in town.
Oh, so there's a collaboration going on there then, is
Seems
there?
like it is, definitely.
And I was here. I mean, I totally admire Oprah Winfrey for all sense of the word, because she set up one of the biggest media empires in the world. She supports so many causes.
Yeah, she does.
Very good causes around the world, and she uses a lot of the money, from the media to actually promote black causes at the same time. And she's a tremendous woman in her own right, I think. That the values that she brings. By the way, if you're watching this, Oprah, I wouldn't mind being on one of your shows in the future. But
Yeah, she has her own online channel called O, doesn't she?
Yeah, she
I mean,
does.
and she's such a humble lady, because I've actually met Oprah.
well, then, you see, I
Let's all
would
bow down to the
I have photos.
I would not have guessed this, would I, in this world?
No, she's an amazing lady. What you see is what you get. That's the real Oprah. There's no fakeness with her
Just
at all.
out of interest, how
No.
did you end up breaking bread with Oprah Winfrey? Let our viewers know.
I was in Hollywood, and I was invited to Quincy Jones' party with my other half. And so Quincy was there with her, and Clarence Avon, who's the godfather of soul, and Rocky, what's his name? Sylvester Stallone, and they were all there. And
Gosh.
even the princess of, I've forgotten her name now, but she's our princess here. But yeah, I mean, they were all there.
Princess Michael,
yes.
told me.
I had a chat with Princess Michael as well.
Yes, yes.
So you
Yeah.
was rubbing shoulders with all these
Well, one likes to do these things once in a while,
Well, I think that princess story sashays very nicely on to Meghan Markle. And all week, I'd be one of my best friends, Helena Shard. She's a royal correspondent and a royal photographer as well, but she also runs a lookalike agency. And all this week she's been bending my ear because can I help her find more Meghan Markles? Can I help her
Really?
find
Right.
more Prince Harrys?
Ah,
And so we've been coming up with all sorts of ideas. Now, the story for Meghan Markle that she's been apparently secretly baptised by the Archbishop of Canterbury.
yeah, they announced that. Yeah, they did announce this like a couple of days ago, yeah.
And this, so that it brings it into the sort of the family religion from that side. And she was watched by Harry and Charles, which I think was a very nice way of doing things. But we were discussing the other day how to actually, what type of skills does Harry and Meghan lookalikes need to have? And
Apart from the obvious. Looking like
Right.
Meghan and looking like Harry.
Absolutely, but I mean sometimes you can convert people. But the big thing that I've suggested to Helena just this morning. So you're now privy, folks, to a phone call I made to one of the most foremost agents in the world, and apparently yesterday she was caught giggling. Meghan apparently is a big giggler.
Right.
Now I wonder where that comes from.
I have no idea.
I wonder where that comes from.
No idea.
She's a big giggler.
Yeah.
Is Meghan Markle. And
Because
so
we had our Meghan Markle lookalike here as well, remember?
we had a Meghan
did.
Markle
Yeah.
lookalike, and she
That
was-
went down a storm, that went down
she was
very well.
very good.
Yeah,
She was
she was.
very good. So, Meghan Markle, see if there's any Meghan Markles out there who would like to become anywhere in the world, Helena Shard is the person to sort of talk to. Come onto our Facebook page, message us, and we will pass it on to Helena.
Fantastic. That's a great find.
It's a great find,
Yeah.
and I swear to goodness. So, and again, you were involved with Black Panther.
Yes,
On
over
Sunday.
the weekend. You were there too, Stephen, weren't you? Yes. Do you know, they've had 3 sold out venues, and then they had
Four
to
now.
was it the 4th? So they did a question and answers, and it was over 600 people again. I mean, it's just not dying, is it?
But
Black
they're interested
Panther.
in the political views of some of the messages that the film has.
Absolutely.
So there's so many people that want to voice or want to actually ask certain questions with people who are related or associated with the movie
Yeah.
to get some sort of answers as to what they think.
Yeah.
So
Well, Sandra Bullock apparently met the cast
Did she?
of Black Panther
Yes, 'cause
at
she has
the Oscars
a-
and cried.
Yes, she
admitted-
did. I know this. I tell you what.
there you go.
You're,
Ian.
such, you're such a gossip.
Now I see what you mean, Ian. I see what you mean, Ian.
Talk about still my only bit of thunder I'm going to have this morning.
Okay.
You're
All right, Ian.
such a
Go
gossip.
ahead. Go ahead.
Well, do you
She
know what
cried.
she said?
Yes, because obviously she's no. But you're going to tell viewers. He's going to tell you what Sandra Bullock said. I'm
Yes,
going to
tell
go.
us, please tell us, Ian. What did Sandra Bullock say?
And the quote is, "I cried when I met the cast of backstage on how much it meant to me as a woman and a mother, because apparently she has 2 adopted black children, Lewis and Layla, and she said it's meant so much to them to actually sort of see this movie and to give them pride, at the same time."
Yeah. Charlize Theron said the same thing. There's quite a number of, celebrities that have, adopted black children or mixed race children, and
had something to say.
they've all had something to say about
Positive
it. Yeah,
vibes.
extremely positive. It's a representation,
How many people turned up on Sunday again?
Over 600.
It was a sellout
And
crowd,
before-
another sellout crowd.
Yeah, before that was
Yeah.
like, what, 4,000 or something?
And there's still people waiting
Yeah.
for more opportunities to see the movie and have this Q&A with you.
And obviously there's merchandise as well, which we know all about, hint, hint.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Official merchandise. What
Official?
you here, guys?
Yeah,
Well,
we've got that.
guys, we could talk about this all morning. However,
It's that time again.
it's that time again
Sure is.
where we have a change around, and our first 2 guests will come on and talking about their success story. So we're just going to have a short break, and then we're going to come swiftly back. We've all squeezed in. I've been told not to talk about production.
I'm very
But
happy
we're all
squeezing in.
squeezed in. We're all squeezed in, which is sort of great at the same time. So, we're Kokomo-Jewellery, their success story. We've had our guest on before,
Yes.
but we're going to
This was prior to the launch, wasn't it? Prior to the launch. Yeah, and they've had the launch now.
You've had the launch and you've had very successful time. So tell us a little bit about the success story that you've had after you appeared first on the show.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for
Oh, you're
having us
welcome.
again here. We did the launch in Westfield Stratford Shopping Centre just over 2 weeks ago. It was a very successful event for us. We had an opera singer, we had champagne going on.
Champagne, Ian, we
and
missed out.
dozens-
We missed it. Well, I've lost my voice if you remember.
You did, didn't you? Yes, and I wasn't too well either. That's why I wasn't there.
Yes,
So opera, champagne.
yes, and we had dozens and dozens of our guests arrived on a Saturday morning. So despite the weather, it was very cold. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
sub-zero degrees. It was a very successful event for us, and we saw all our customers, well, most of our customers, came and shared with us that day, and I think we were very pleased with the results of the launch. And I also believe that the shopping centre itself, Westfield, were very pleased with what they saw on that Saturday morning.
And Talia, you were saying that Mother's Day went very well, Women's Day went...
International Day.
Women's
Yes,
Day
I
went
think we were
very well.
quite lucky this year that it was so close together.
Yeah,
Last
they
year
were.
it was either end of the month, so we saw lots of customer orders coming in, lots of women coming to enjoy the collections, really treating themselves. I think that's so important, that women have the confidence to really come and pick quite expensive jewellery, so it was really lovely.
And I said, what's the price range of your jewellery? What?
The price range of our jewellery varies between £30 to
And
£350.
on these types of items here, what type of pricing would they be between?
I would say between £70 to £120 or
Yes,
something
that's
like
right.
that.
Is that for the necklaces? Or
Yeah, these necklaces we've got from the Swarovski collection, a very classic collection, as well as our very unusual handcrafted collection with the semi-precious stones and the silver and gold mixed together, which is really beautiful.
And is there such a thing as a seasonal style? So does jewellery change as fashion changes?
Yes, absolutely. We see seasonality within the year. Talia, maybe you would like to...
Yes, so the seasonality, I mean, you have your all-year classics, your crystals, your pearls, but then, coming up to the summer months, you have more fresher colours, blues, greens, sometimes even multicolours. So throughout the seasons, the jewellery does vary, but for us, the all-year-round classics are the best sellers.
What do you think makes a good piece of jewellery?
Yeah, if we had to buy one piece, what would you suggest?
The quality of it.
Okay.
And the artist, the way you look at it, the design of it is very important. You really need to feel a little bit connected to it and to say, this piece, it means something to me. Whatever the reason is, doesn't matter.
Yeah, because we kind of get drawn to pieces, don't we? Because if I go into a jewellery shop, straight away my eyes will be drawn to either how shiny it is or blingy
You're
for
naturally
me.
attracted to it.
Yeah, so you kind of, that's right, you connect to a piece of jewellery.
Definitely.
And you enjoy wearing it, because it's like having a luxury piece. But like you say, your prices are pretty good for,
That's the whole point. That's the whole point for us with the relaunch. We've tried several suppliers, and we really wanted to try to deliver a message to the women. We sell women jewellery mostly. That we don't just want to celebrate with them, we also want to empower them. We want them to feel that they are connected to the jewellery. We want to feel that there is something about the piece of jewellery that makes them happy and give them a little bit of strength to who they are and to what their message to the world is.
And how can people get in contact with you? You've got two sites, one in Brent Cross and one in Westwood Stratford, but the website, how do people
You can visit us online at Kokomo-Jewellery.com, but also on our social media, Facebook and Instagram, kokomo.jewellery.uk.
Well, guys, unfortunately, time has beaten us again. You need to come back and talk to us more about this jewellery, because it is fabulous, folks. And I know how hard the two of you have worked to actually sort of turn this into a success story, and it is a tremendous success story, and we're very pleased.
And we're very grateful for our gifts.
Yes.
I love it. I'm surprised I'm not wearing it this morning, but I love it.
Next time.
Thank you.
So anyway, we're just going to have a quick changeover of guests again, and we will see you in a couple of minutes. Well, now I'm sat in front of a very beautiful lady, Cheryl Huggins, who's going to talk to us about beauty products. But I'm enamoured by something that's sat on the table here called Pure Charcoal Black Tissue Mask. So you're not going to ask me to use it this morning, are you?
Good morning, Diana.
I'm always slightly worried about these moments, just after that moment with the wigs.
Yeah, don't worry. This is another famous part of our show.
So, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
What I decided to show you this week was there are so many. This is my little bit of Hollywood gossip. There are so many masks on the market. Everybody wants to look young. Everybody wants to look beautiful, and everyone wants their skin to look fabulous.
Absolutely.
And we've all got no time. So we want to do it whilst we're on the go.
So this is for busy mums?
Busy mums, small businesses, anybody who has business women, anybody
TV presenters,
and anybody, any gender, anybody.
Okay.
So we have the masks. Now apparently in Korea they are huge, and I have gone shopping. This is
okay.
gross as it looks.
It does look gross, actually.
Charcoal is good for the environment, it's good for the skin,
Right.
it helps to rejuvenate, doesn't look good at all.
Okay. So,
This goes on 5 minutes in and you will be looking like
Go on then.
Can I?
Go on then.
Oh, you're a
Go on
darling.
then.
So
here we go.
Smoothing in all the goodness.
he's going to look 12 years old when we take this
Time
off.
we
isn't
take
it?
that off, Ian's going to look 12.
Is he?
Fantastic.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
I love you coming on this show, Cheryl. Whilst Ian's
Thank
rejuvenating.
you so much.
So Ian's
She knows I can't talk now.
Nice one, Cheryl.
rejuvenating.
Nice one.
And
Okay.
these start at anything from £2. Obviously, check your ingredients. If you have
Right.
any allergies, make sure you've checked all that before.
Oh my God.
I've checked your allergies, you're fine.
He's all right. Next one.
Next one.
Just sit
Oh,
there
no.
and rejuvenate. Just
Sit
Not one to
rejuvenate.
put on top.
Would you like me to
No, no, it's
You're
fine.
Right,
I want to see the 5-minute check.
Good.
And then what I'm going to do for busy
Yeah.
mums, for small businesses again,
Yeah.
celebrating International Women, we all carry too much stuff.
Absolutely, yeah,
Far
I do.
too much
I
makeup.
have a
Why
big
have
bag.
we got great big bags of
Yeah.
makeup, 5 million highlighters,
Yes.
3 mascaras?
Yeah.
We've got one face. We need one. So, in
Okay.
2 minutes, I'm going to show you what you
Right.
need in your makeup bag. This is the top 10 across America and UK.
Okay.
A palette. Palette with about 8 colours in. You need something that's light to do the inner corner, something that's dark to give you the smoky eye, a dark brown that's going to get you to do your brows. One palette.
One palette, okay.
You need a concealer.
Right. Dark circles.
Dark circles.
Yeah.
If you haven't got foundation, you're rushing, you haven't got time, concealer in a palette. So you get about 6 colours, and then you can also contour, highlight. How are you going with your radiance?
I can't talk anymore.
Good. Carry on, Cheryl. This is the best part of the show. Okay.
Concealer, you can highlight, you can contour, you just
Right.
need one palette.
Lovely. Got that.
Fragrance. Get your fragrance so that it is small. We don't need to walk with the great big bottles of fragrance. Twist up top spray.
Oh, nice.
Gorgeous. I'm not going to name
loving-
the company that's
No,
from,
I'm
but we
loving
know.
that. Yeah.
Brow kit. We need our brows. Brows
Yes, we
are
do.
in. One
Yeah.
kit. You've got a brush. You've got a little spoolie there. Mirror.
Lovely.
On the go. You've got a wax. The brows will stay in shape. Without
Not that we
you
can
doing-
see Ian's.
Not that we
but
can
yeah,
see
never mind.
Ian's at the moment.
Never mind, Cheryl. Yep.
Digging in the back. Blush. Blush comes in so many different forms.
Now that looks like a polish. Nail polish.
Looks like a nail polish.
Right.
And you just dot it on. I use this every morning, that's why there's nothing in it. Dot it on the cheek, blend it in, and you're good to go. That's
Right.
as much as you need. There's so many different types of blushes. You only need to walk with one.
So how long does it take to put, or, I mean, you did my makeup in
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yes.
I was like, hang on, you've not put enough.
We-
So you've not put enough, Cheryl.
The trend on the fashion catwalks at the moment,
Yeah.
for men and for women,
Right.
is to pare it down. We're all going back to nature. We're paring it down now.
Are we?
So
Back
we're
to
trying-
nature, Ian.
Back to nature.
Yeah.
Ian's
Well,
already in
I'm-
nature.
I don't know how I feel at the moment.
Do you want to take it off, Ian, or you're right?
No, we're
fine.
almost.
We're almost there. We're almost out of time.
Okay,
good.
We've almost done 5 minutes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, you look
Mascaras.
12. Right.
Mascaras. You need either one for the bottom lashes, one for the top lashes.
do? You need
That's
two?
it. You can.
Right.
If you've got one, it depends on the brush.
Okay.
So when you're choosing a mascara, make sure you go by the brush.
My face is getting very cold.
Is it? Would you like me to take it off? I can. He still wants the radiance.
He wants the radiance. Just leave him,
I can't
Cheryl.
feel my face anymore.
Can you feel the rejuvenation?
Well, I can feel something.
Yeah,
A
okay.
balm. We need a balm.
For our lips.
For our lips,
Right.
you can use it on the lids, you can use it on your elbows if you're going out, you've got sandals on, you haven't done your toes, you can put it on your feet. Some form of balm
Okay.
in your bag.
Lovely.
Lovely, we love that.
I'm loving this. Go on.
Bling, we all need bling.
Oh, yes.
We all
That's
need
me
bling,
to
glitter.
tea. Like I said to our last guest, I'm very blingy. Yeah.
Just get one that's easy to apply, lasts a long time on the skin and gives maximum effect.
Right.
That's it, simple.
Gorgeous. Okay.
A little pair of
We're
scissors.
nearly there, Ian.
We're nearly there, scissors.
Scissors to
Scissors.
cut that off Ian's face.
A moisturiser, carry a small moisturiser.
Okay,
So you
good.
can rehydrate,
Right,
we're nearly there.
we're
And the
nearly-
most important
yeah.
thing, fixative spray. Did you know you can get fixative?
No, I didn't.
Well,
But since
we're
you
going to
told
fix
me.
you. We will fix you. But I think you're going to have to take that off because we've got a minute to go.
Got a minute to go. Ian, let's have a look. So to take off, peel down slowly. blend in your moisturiser, and he's rejuvenated and smooth.
Oh, and he looks 12. Ian, how do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel refreshed,
Good.
cold,
Okay.
but no, it's actually it's quite a nice feeling.
Yeah, it is.
It is quite
It
a
is.
nice feeling.
It's
I have to
relaxing.
say, it's relaxing. In fact,
So Cheryl,
it's not that relaxing.
how do people get hold of you?
So to find me, at the moment I'm doing my makeup masterclasses,
Yes,
which are
you
launching this month.
Right.
So if you look for CherylHuggins.com on any social website at the
Yep.
moment, I'm on everything.
Yeah, she's amazing makeup
And believe me, you get chilled out
Relaxation and
when you're doing that. So unfortunately, we've hit our time
Yes, we
session
have.
again.
Thank you so much, and
No problem.
obviously we'll see you again.
Yes.
You will. You might, hopefully
barely
you'll see
talk
me
now,
again.
viewers.
I mean, last time I went off with a lost voice. No, I might not have any skin left. No, it'll be fine. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this morning. Thank you to all our guests. Thank you to Maria as well. Thank you to Stephen. Thank you to Talia.
Talia and Asaf, Kokomo-Jewellery, and yes,
Absolutely.
and we'll see you all next week.
We will see you, and don't forget, keep on smiling because it makes people wondering what you're smiling about.